Okay, see ya. Totally spooky. I have so many shop toads. Every year. Every year there's shop toads. I'm sure they like the dankness of the garage. Why did I bring the rotor over here? That was not very wise of me. Is that doing it for you? I'm confused. I thought we were having a belt. I don't see any alcohol here. Well, that's an antiquated term. All right, we gotta clean up this stupid thing too. What a noise. Right, so let's get ourselves a big scoop. This is a tiny bearing, so it doesn't take too long. That's a term I know thanks to watching MASH. Can't say as though I've ever watched MASH. Like maybe I caught a glimpse of it at some point when somebody had it on in the background. I've definitely never consciously watched MASH. I must say. That explains a lot. Does it? There we go. So when you're doing this, you're trying to push grease through this groove in the back until it comes through the front. If you want to really do it well and proper, you're going to do that until you get clean grease through the other side, but these were in really good shape. And the grease is not gross or anything. So as long as we're getting it pushed through, then we are good. I give it a nice coating on the outside, and that will be ready to install. Can we save the gloves? Maybe. Possibly. I washed my work shirts this morning. I feel so spiffy. I'm so clean. Smell a lot less. Sick packing, bro. I remember this definitely not lip gloss from Jessie. I remember there being something like, don't use that grease on a Ford, it'll explode. Or something like that. Actually, I think that was the old stuff. All right, let me go clean this up. I would not recommend using it as lip gloss. You're up nice and early. You just up and at 'em today? I have a Ford tube of grease that I use on everything. No explosions yet. Don't be rude. Oh, sorry. Just thought you were up a little on the early side, ZK. I'm always up. That's the secret. I'm always awake. What did I do with my face covering? Gotta cover my face so you can't see the ugly. There it is. There's the helmet under the car. Of all the commands, that certainly is one of them. Okie dokie. That's why I wear the goggles. Good enough. You used the bench grinder for the first time since? That's pretty mental. That's pretty crazy that you've managed to just not use it since then. Were you trembling? It was fine. Oh, Oh, I was gonna try and get the audio synced up better. Let me do that right now before I forget. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Please don't do that. Well, it's just hardened steel. It's fine. You're brittle hardened steel. So the audio is behind, huh? Yesterday the audio was ahead. Very, very, very slightly. How you doing, Viking? All right, I'll find a new thing to clang. Oh, these over here anyway. Time is meaningless anyway. I think Chad is crazy. All right. Audio is slightly ahead, 40 milliseconds. ZK's happy, I'm happy. All right. So everything's ready to be installed. This goes on to that. And the bearing. And the lock. Washer. Let me put some more shmew in there. Did I flip the cameras? Yeah. But not so much that it leaks out everywhere. Scoop it up. Then the nut. Before we put the lock on, we try and find the right amount of friction. Almost seems a little tight. I'll try and back it up. Seems good. Yeah, it just seemed like it was had a little bit more drag than the other side.
Look with your special eyes.
We're a ghost.
My brand.
Riagos just subscribed with their special eyes. Boop.
Boop. Thank you, Rigos. Pin goes sideways. Like most things going sideways. I got too much goop, I can't see the hole. There it is. Needle nose? Needle nose. Scalpel? The internet as a whole has too much goop. That's true. That is the damn truth. Still no new cotter pins from Kurt. Starting to think he doesn't even care. I thought he was the cotter pin authority. That was my understanding. Just jam a stick in it. I have certainly found cars with like finishing nails jammed up into them instead of cotter pins. Certainly have done that. All right, that everybody? Yep, I think that's everybody. Come on, the poor guy just lost his dog twice. You could look at it that way, or you could look at it as the guy just found his dog twice. I did. Yep. I did do that at the end of the stream. That was my last act yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to do that at the end last time to make sure it wasn't forgotten. Feels good. I'm pleased with that. All right. Bracket. 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 Only took me 2 tries this time. And do I have, oh, I don't have it. I need to go grab Loctite for these. Should be right here, and it is. That rotor looks so much better on camera than it does in real life. In real life, it's full of like shmoo. The plastic bag it was in kind of deteriorated over the last 20 years. It's been sitting on a shelf. What is this real life you speak of? I'm not sure. What brand were those pads? They are True Stop. Napa True Stop. I couldn't find any year or anything on them, unfortunately. Spider in the box. They're definitely at least years old. Probably should have grabbed the brr, brr. Yeah, don't be confused with the false stops. The false stops give you a heavy pedal, but then actually accelerate your speed. They create nitrous. Gets ingested by your engine. Maybe stop. Maybe don't stop me. ZK, you remember how the tension rods were a little iffy on the 240? I don't think we're going to be able to use these ones to fix that. Honestly, they look worse, but they might not be. They look worse, but feel better. All right. These bolt tight. Yep. I have not fixed the ones on red, nor will I before this next autocross. Because I don't have any money to be spending on silly things like that. It is not this weekend, but next weekend. Let's go ahead and spray this thing down. The design looks pretty identical to the 240s, so I imagine it probably can't be purchased. Oops, you fall down. Wait, how'd you fall down? Oh, you fell out. You guys had a falling out. It was a real falling out experience. My fault, I wasn't holding on. Thank you for at least admitting, you know, you didn't try to brush it off as everybody else's fault. How did I get here? I don't understand. Last I remember, I was popping off. I think I've decided to go with OEM, ZK. But I also haven't decided, so I don't know. By that you mean whatever's on Rock Auto. Yes, that is what I mean. OEM replacement. Yeah, she likes to do the push-ups. All right, now for the fun part, getting these little tabs on. So let's make it the bottom ones that don't have the pieces. The Reese's Pieces. This needs to be bent in a little. It's pretty loose. What is that orange cable for? It is currently holding the brake caliper up so that it stops falling and putting a bunch of tension on this very old brake line. It's a bungee cord. I probably could have saved you some words by saying it's a bungee cord. The top one's bigger? What's happened here? No? It retains the strut. It's funny because it's probably true. Alright, well, I guess those are just going to be pretty loosey-goosey. Bend as I may, bend as I might. Bend I cannot. Bend tonight. I may have done it. Did I bend too far? Which is actually kind of a good thing considering it's a spring. Yeah, there we go. And we got clearance. Yeah, okay, all right. I'm strong. Is this? If we do this, it'll be good. Right? No? Yeah? No? Yeah, no? This process is just very fiddly, and I apologize for not being able to properly show the fiddle, but I am just the fiddler. Worst superhero ever. That's a good... Yeah, that's true. Although I gotta say, now that I've actually messed with them a couple times in the ramp truck, they're really not that bad. They're not quite as scary as I used to feel they were. Once you get to know them, you know? They're like a big scary looking dog that's actually just a sweetheart. Is it still a process that you feel like you're gonna get maimed at any point during it? Yeah. I found it to be somewhat useful, but ultimately it's still a pain in the ass. the drum brake tool it is. So maybe we do one of these. And then, oh right, I gotta file the brakes. File them under brakes. Mm-hmm. If you missed yesterday, I'm filing these because of camera adjustments. I'm filing them because the castings, you know, it's been a long time. The castings have kind of slipped a little bit, and they paint these, and when they paint them, they add thickness to the metal, and they end up dragging because there's too much pressure holding them in. We have a book for the bean that's like the ABCs of car parts, and I'm pretty sure B is for brakes. As you would suspect. Is that a song or is somebody singing outside? It's a song, okay. I did a good job on this side. Although I don't have the top clipped it. Maybe that's why. Next. I don't know if you can see it. Reflection's probably... Hey, Niblitzer. The reflections probably kill it, but just as I'm filing it, you can see the center is so dipped in and the edges are super raised. Like the file's hitting the edges way sooner. That's how kind of nasty these castings are. Casty nasties. Might help our dragging brakes issue. Let's do it. Left-handed brakes. No, I'm right-handed, so you know I stuck with the right-hand brakes. All right, if we can get this top pin in, I think we're good. It's, you know, you just had to do the other side 14 times, and then you actually know what you're doing. Yeah. It is kind of the way. Okay, so we will release the caliper now. I did clean the rotor, but there's still some shmoo on it. Ooh, you a little sticky. There's like the plastic bag that these were in kind of deteriorated over the years. It'll be fine though. Yeah, the pads will clean it, honestly. I might have to try to set this caliper a little because it seems like it's a little tight. I mean, I'll bed them in as much as I can, but we'll see. This is no ultra performance car, so it's not so critical, really. Yeah, I don't want to do that because we had a brake drag issue. So the last thing I want to do is like introduce an excuse for the brakes to drag. I want to make sure that the caliper isn't frozen. Details. I'm just so hot that every time I walk by the AC, it turns on. So, this through here. And I think I'll just use one of the big flat ones. Yeah, that should work just fine. I want to say it was like somewhere between 25 and 35. It's not very expensive. All right, we'll need to go release the cap. I got it years ago though, so who knows if that price is the same. Back in my day, we had a C-clamp and a wood block and we liked it. Unfortunately, modern cars use a twist-in caliper on the rears for the e-brake, and you need one of these to twist it in. Again, details, I know. It might be all we're gonna get, to be honest. 30 whole dollars, huh? $30. It is reading that link currently, and it's just going to town. Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna get anything out of it. Which could be a problem. Could mean that that caliper is seized. We'll see when we hit the pedal and we have no brakes. I mean, it's pretty far in. It doesn't look like it's... Fluid is good. Looks clean. Let's see. Let's just see. How much are we talking here? If when I hammer this on, yeah, it's a little suspicious to me. Let me get my C-clamp actually, rather than trying to hammer on my nice tool. Very punny chat today. Hoi. We've moved to the I wasn't asking part of the program. Chat, can you hold that right there? Thanks. Oh, okay. I think that actually just went. I think. We're helping. Yeah. It seemed like it moved really freely. Did I have the wrong tool? I bet you I had the wrong tool on the other thing. And it was bottoming, it was hitting the body of the caliper. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's encouraging that they would move so freely. Which one's the bigger one? This one. Cone, what other rubber bits are left on this? I would, front sway bar bushings. Technically the rack bushings, but I think they're fine. And then whatever's on the rear. I haven't really had a good look up the rear yet. I mean, this car is really meant to be just a road-going sweetheart, so I don't even want to put poly on my race car, so I really don't want to put it on this. This is the front left, yes. So no energy suspension radius bushings for red. I'm sure I'm wrong about this, but I kind of like I like the car having a little give. I've driven S13s with like solid or poly bushings everywhere, and it just makes them very like twitchy or you know, like so on edge, which I guess for drifting is great, but for what I do it's not so great. It also makes them very rattly. It makes it so like every pebble becomes a mountain. I think we're done with this. They do, but they don't. My favorite kind of answer. All right, that's everything. Let's get all of this out of the way. I guess I'll throw it back there. And we'll just assume that the back uses any of the same sizes. I probably needed that socket that I just threw. Horrible 400 miles. And they bedded in and felt great. Started to feel great. Yeah, I think new would be the ticket. I mean, it's never going to ride like stock because it's, you know, it's got coilovers on it. And I don't necessarily want it to ride like stock. But I also don't really want to introduce much more stiffness than it has. I like the pliability that it currently has. I do have poly steering rack bushings on it. But that's the extent of it. Maybe it's crazy how hard it is to turn. Kind of both. We're kind of jumping around. Just checking to make sure I didn't pick up a nail on this tire like in its first 30 feet. That's too wide. It was going flat. I'm sure it's the bead though. Are those cast wheels? They are cast aluminum. Most wheels are cast, yes. But they're not steel wheels. But even steel wheels are cast. They're not forged wheels, that's for damn sure. I saw them goop them up, but the inside of these were pretty corroded from being in the weather. Oh, steel? Yeah, I guess they're stamped. That makes sense. Yeah, sadly it doesn't have magnesium wheels. I don't know what I was expecting. A party. Well, that sure looks a lot better than it did before. If you remember yesterday how I tried to move the wheel and nothing happened. Someone cast me this exact wheel in a 16 by 8 with a back spacing that's like an inch further, and then keep the face flat. Thanks, appreciate it. I'm gonna try. We'll see how the back goes. Hey! All right. Then will it free up is the question. That's not super encouraging. I could still move it, but it did not back off very well. It's not locked, but it's certainly not free either. I imagine the pistons just need to be cycled a bit. That's what I imagine. But we might end up rebuilding calipers too. Yeah, that sounds like more work than it's worth, though. All but one of them have a center cap. New arms are 175 each. I'm aware. Why do you think I'm going to use the old ones for now? What that was? Scary. That's scary. There's like 100 other things that are preventing me from being like super fast. I mean, yeah. There's $70 for $70 each for those bushings, or $70. Then I gotta get somebody to press them in. Then I gotta spend the day. I gotta take them out, get them pressed out, get them pressed in. Take another day getting them pressed, or getting the arms back on. Between the dollars and the time, it is not worth it. I will absolutely not notice. Yeah, but there's no reason to make life harder if you don't have to. You're allowed to enjoy things. I know, it's against the rules for a millennial to enjoy things because they are then perceived as lazy. But I doth declare it is legal to just enjoy things. And I would enjoy autocross more than I would enjoy blowing apart the front of the 240. If no money, then time and effort. I would rather wait till I have money and get what I want rather than save money and get frustrated. CK, I guarantee you that bushing has been gone for 10 years. Oh, wait. I'm trying to be a changed man. Just like I waited forever to get the tires that I wanted and wheels instead of trying to do the best I could with what I had. And I did. I got exactly what I wanted. I could have spent a lot more if I had gone 5-lug, but that wasn't even what I wanted. Okay. Can this one turn it off? Because I didn't try to cycle this caliper at all. Oh no. That's no good. That is no good. I'm gonna say we got calipers to rebuild. Yeah, I hit the brake pedal. Either the pressure is not releasing from the brakes, which I think is unlikely, or the pistons in the calipers are stuck. Would be my guess. Yeah, collapsed brake hoses would make more sense if the pedal was hard, but the pedal is not hard. It actually has a pretty decent feeling pedal. This side that I cycled the caliper a little bit did release some. The side that I didn't release at all. So I'm left at a crossroads. Do I just abandon the brakes? Well, they didn't loosen in 4 months, so I doubt that they're going to loosen in a couple hours. Yeah, I would massage the pistons if I had the seals to replace them, because in order to get the pistons out, I'm gonna destroy the seals on them. I mean, there was nothing simple about this project. This was kind of just hey, I've got these parts, let's throw them at it and see if it does anything. Look at the rears, leave the fronts as is. The rears are gonna be the exact same way. They are showing the exact same symptoms. There's got to be a rust ring in all the calipers from sitting. far as we can go. Yeah, we got brand new pads back here. It looks like essentially the same situation. It is the true stop. That is the truest of stops.
S_ZK says supposedly the rear has the same dampeners that the Audi did.
Same dampers that the Audi did? It's got a mile-long spring in the back, I'll tell you that much. Much simpler clip design, which is nice.
And Clifford says it's trailing arm.
It is trailing arm.
RD23 says change cam.
Oh, sorry. Allegedly, you can fit an S13 multi-link in the back of these, which is pretty surprising. Yeah, but I bet you they're, how much are they? Like how much is a remanufactured caliper versus a seal kit? Which you're getting the same exact thing. It's like all they do is slap some seals on them.
S_ZK says $30 each.
Yeah, that's a little outside my budget at the moment. That's interesting. The rear calipers are just like an S13, but the fronts are totally different. Oh, I need a wrench. I need a wrench. Yes, remans are questionable these days. I rebuilt the ones in the Supra and it worked out really well. Well, we have to be opposite, you know? Flare wrench you'll have to do. And it's going to need all four too, so that's even more moolah.
Says, well, I didn't get you a birthday present laughing face.
Great, we might have a seized bolt. Not good.
RD23 says yummy.
Is there any way to get a socket on that at all, ever? No. Thanks for that, Nissan. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna go hunt around the garage trying to find my 14-inch wrench. Pretty rounded over. What's stopping it? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Let me go look. Maybe it's in my bag. me bag. Yeah. I share that opinion. I love working on old cars. I hate working on old cars with a budget. The right thing to do is to slap as many new parts on this as you possibly can. Just keep throwing parts at it till everything that is old and gross is gone. Including me. Jeez, Cone, take a break. So far, I've uncovered everything but a 14. Every 100 subs, I de-age by half a year. Not in there. There wasn't wrenches in this, right? Nope. You'll get channel points, and I'll be a child. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Apparently those were a little too close to where we were hammering on that brake disc. Would be my guess. Where the heck could it be? I literally have every other size. 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Ain't that just the way it goes? 12 cars? Well, you're making me look a little better. Did Q drive off with it? You know him. He's a tool of klepto. Oh, that's where that is. Sadly, not my wrench, but crowbar. There's some crap behind the seat. not what I'm looking for. Snap ring pliers. Yes, I do. Multiple. Would a crow's foot get in there? Maybe. Let's try it. Let's try the old crow's foot. Baby's doing okay. She's getting big. She's getting a lot more personality. Certainly got a lot more. She's got a lot more skills.
Happy Sharky 23 says, so like what happens if someone breaks into and steals the others?
I don't know. Oh, does that what if I put the e-brake on? Would that help? If that helps, I'm gonna be so happy. That made it worse. Hell yeah. The parking brake mechanism is directly in the way. I'll lose it.
Dabakuzi says ran when parking braked. Happy Sharky 23 says run. Netflixer says fall
What
down.
happened?
Jesus says wasn't me that time. Stellar C says wow, my face.
Hello?
Martha Jenny says sorry, it was me.
Did we break it this time? What happened?
Netflixer says we got knocked out. Sweet One Man says if Big Cat is speaking, I guess it's the same as in Sweden. The house insurance covers it. Happy Sharky 23 says rip bone. Flamers 1500 says rip chat. Sweet One Man says phone back. Happy Sharky 23 says if only you had those headphones. Illegitimate Bride says keeps 43 weeks.
Here's the problem. Oh, frick. That's what I've been looking for. I thought I was in luck because I have a crow's foot, but the crow's foot also does not.
Stellar C says we backwards. Big Fat is Cooking says it's Sweet One Man, I'm Swedish. Happy Sharky 23 says, well, there's your problem.
That might work. I guess I'll try it. Because it feels like it's got a better connection than my flare wrench had. Literally just missing my 14 in my box wrench set.
Sweet One Man says if Big Fat is Cooking Oklahoma, I thought you need more people clothes. Stellar C says that's so inconvenient. It's underscore Zerke says it's Sweet One Man, I made a laughing face. Flamers 1500 says those brakes, look how I feel. Dabakuzi says at Happy Sharky 23 Eve.
That's the wrong way. Nope. Nope. You can see it's all rounded off from people trying to get it before. All right, the hunt continues.
Active RT23 says you're in the wrong way.
Camera gantry. A dang old gantry is what you want now, huh? Play discus with these rotors. Make me feel better. It's a very funny comparison here. Like I need to bring you outside for this.
Stellar RC says dad and his son.
Dad and his son. TT front brakes versus 200SX front brakes. Alrighty. Where else would a 14B? I want to say the last time I would have used it would have been on the exhaust, but it's also possible that I didn't use that at all. Did you weld it to the exhaust? Yeah, I used it for a hanger. Maybe it's on top of the gas tank. What do we got? Oh, we have a Wera. We have a Wera 14. Oh, and a gear wrench 14. Hit the jackpot. We've got the jackpot. Now we just got to hope one of these works. I'll give you light for as long as the battery holds out. All right, will the box didn't work? No. What about the grabby bit on the Wera?
Jason says, work. Might be a little too much to ask for.
That didn't go nowhere.
head is getting rounded at this point.
Oh, it started rounded. It started rounded, and now it's...
Jason says before we damage the tool, has the other side been done?
Yes. Well, not the other side of the car, but... So when we do the e-brake up, does it get worse or better? Almost better.
Line underscore flag says stop. Hammer time.
Kind of what I would need is a plane, not a ratcheting. What about a 1/4-inch socket and ratchet? Let me try it. Probably break the ratchet, but if it works, it works. My ratchet. I'll try it with the broken one. Pretty sure I broke this 1/4-inch ratchet doing something very similar to this.
Flapping in the wind.
Come on. It's so close. That's so close. 'Cause the socket will actually go on. You can say it. Cone, you're a brilliant mechanic and a quality engineer. You can say it. You can say those words.
One man says print work left, print work left, print work left, print work left. Jason says you're a brilliant mechanic. Magneto says tornado gold, tornado gold, tornado gold. BioCow says fruit flap, fruit flap, fruit flap. Tuffalick says spontaneous. Necklitzer says an equality engineer. KPO42 says as far as I know all of these things are true, so they are. It's underscore ZK says no, you're a brilliant mechanic and a quality engineer.
Oh man, ZK said it, so it's not true.
Tornadoers, tornadoers, tornadoers,
Dang.
tornadoers, tornadoers, tornadoers. Flamers 1500 says if metric doesn't work, use imperial. Otter Jenny says no, not with the use of blowtorch. Jason says
That's how you destroy every seal in this.
Big Cat is looking says good job.
Good job. Do we need to disconnect the e-brake before this comes off? If it's like a 240, yes.
Morgan says I come in. We are hitting the hammer again.
It's very important. What I'm saying is go buy a hammer and you too can fix anything on your car. I think I totally get this now.
Otter Jenny says what type of hammer?
The biggest one you can find.
Patrick Sharky23 says a hammer and an angel grinder. Panda underscore Power says even the headlights.
Budged.
Patrick Sharky23 says angle.
Oh, not an angel grinder? I already put one in my cart.
One man says that's why we have 5 different hammers. They go up in size depending on how stuck something is low.
Mm-hmm. has to be a hole. There must be a hole. Is that the only hole? It's the only hole. Looks like it's coming free though. I want you to break free.
Hotter than Jenny says true, but it can't be stuck if it is a liquid.
And sometimes you have to be the hammer. Be the hammer you always wanted to be. And if you never wanted to be a hammer, you have to ask yourself why. There we go. Sorry, checking the battery. Oh, we're good.
Matthew Catch RP23 says, I mean, I want to be hammered. Matthew Catch RP23 says you would.
Do I have the brake too tight?
Like says, be hammered. Matthew Catch RP23 says water boiling.
Don't I currently have what? No, I think I went in and let the e-brake out, right? Fairly certain I did. I think it just has to rotate out a certain way. I adjusted the e-brake, so I might have it too tight.
One man says, I'm impressed of how good the shield is looking low. Chuckle says you break up last you said.
Well, it's already more than it turned before. Camino, I don't think you're driving the 200. I'm just gonna go ahead and make that claim right now. I don't think it's gonna happen.
One man says, at least it stops Kappa. Matthew Catch RP23 says, Oswell came back for that bad news.
How do you come out? It's gotta come back.
Flamers 1500 says, are we going to get Camino and Hart?
Are we gonna get what?
Matthew Catch RP23 says, only the truest of stops.
Oh, Camino when parked. We've got a pretty busy set of days planned. And, you know, the main reason is to see that beam. So I kind of doubt it. Let me go under there. Afraid not. Hey, Texan. So, yes, e-brake is down. So what's the total for front and rear calipers remanufactured? What would that bill be? And then we might as well throw in lines too, right? It's corrosion, yeah, it's rust, but it's not. Is what it is, kind of rust, not anything detrimental. Spider?
Flamers 1500 says at least $10.
Thank you for not being in my hair. Appreciate that.
True_Texan says seems good. Happy Sharky 23 says more than 5. Tuckerlip says some amount of dull hairs. I hate that sound. Happy Sharky 23 says yes.
That'd make it worse.
Home for summer says are the rears worse than the fronts were.
Yeah, I would say the rears look a little worse.
23 says sweet.
I would say that.
Next says the bus is not out in the rain. LRC says it does say there should be a bolt on top holding the parking brake cable bracket. One man says, well, good luck. I'm off for the day. Bye all, home dog love.
Oh, there is.
Home for summer says,
Oh.
Stream Element says, just tip $5. Here's $5 per part.
Thanks.
True_Texan put $5 into the Cones Garage Fund.
You got
Here's
taxes
$5
covered.
for parts.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm unstuck.
Metagarage says, Lilith, one panic.
That one, I assume.
True_Texan says, home dog love sweet.
14. Another classic 14.
For TJ Maxx says, Conado, the fact that the car wobbles on the lips fills me with terror.
I don't know what to tell you. It's in the nature of their design. You should see how much they like. If you've ever look at like a 2-post or 4-post or 2-post lift for sure, they move a lot.
Rip 0891 says, lol physics.
Oh, physics. Oh, there it is.
Flamers 1500 says, is it bad? I'm kinda sad everything isn't a 10 millimeters.
The water pump goes.
Just tip $10 here's the shipping.
Thank you, Netblitzer.
Netblitzer put $10 towards quieting the monkeys. Here's the shipping.
So we got Texan and Netblitzer on the car so far. Don't let me forget that. That was easy to get to. Now that I knew about it. Thank you. Who said that? Was it,
When should the roads be delivered?
oh, they're already here. I'm wearing it right now.
Gavin Busey says he's shipping his pants. Right here.
Stellar. Thank you, Stellar.
It's _ZK says he's using a road 2 right now. True_Texan says, wow, that's fast.
It was very fast.
Underscore Kevin says that's what she said.
Okay, but did that help us?
Stream Element says home for summer is $69.69. Towards some breaks.
Home for Summer put $69.69 into the Cones Garage Fund. This should go some way towards some breaks.
That's pretty good. Thank you, Aunt.
Gavin Cookie says double nice.
I don't think that's good. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that's probably no good.
Now, 2 more to go.
Yeah, I guess what I'm gonna do is just leave them loose.
Exit says Kinjiro. Stellarcy says looks less than ideal.
And once we get the new parts in,
Gavin Cookie says Gary.
we'll take it all apart. I don't want to open everything up now and have the system just bleeding for days.
Martha Jenny says no, that is what they are supposed to look like.
Yep, that's ideal. Hopefully the brake lines are available too.
Stellarcy says Spiderweb holding that this is strong. Flamers 1500 says optimal performance brakes. Netflixer says the Spiderweb that friction.
The rear rotors and pads are in great shape, as are the slides.
Gavin Cookie says more like optional performance brakes. Home for Summer says I figure umpteen aftermarket companies do reasonably priced lines in various lengths.
Yeah, but then you gotta have the right fittings on each end too. I imagine the original ones are available. They look like they're pretty standard part.
It's underscore ZK says are the rotors fine. Netflixer says
Yeah,
the
rotors are fine.
matter is it just in case. Home for Summer says Nissan probably still puts them on a first or something.
All right, so we'll go ahead and get all 4 corners ready for parts.
Matthew White Martin says that's some hot dog yo. Flavors 1500 says non. They probably still like that.
That ain't right. Should probably plug in that phone too. Try to put this hardware back loosely so we don't lose it. Stop when going into the caliper itself, or I must. I don't know where, but it must.
Flamers 1500 says the brake caliper is a sad. Matthew Benjamin says the same here.
Vixen. All right. put that one on? It was me.
Stream Element says Otter City just give $20 to help some.
Thank you,
Otter the
Otter.
Jedi put $20 into the Cone's Garage Fund. This should help some.
It should have us pretty close, I would think. Unless there's something that's more backordered than other stuff and harder to find. We should be pretty close, I think. I imagined it would be like somewhere in that 150 to 200 range to do all the brakes or do all the calipers. All right, how hard is this one going to be to get that bottom bolt out? Unfortunately, it's pretty unlikely that we'll get all this stuff in time. Plus, I have to get it inspected. And then, you know, who knows what else is actually wrong. Oh, for some reason this side it just goes on. Weird. I wonder what the difference is. Oh, because it like rotates this way versus that way?
What did they check in NC?
It basically needs to have good brakes. All the lights need to be working, including the headlights, which, as you know, are a sensitive subject currently. There has to be no play in the wheels. Wipers have to work. It's kind of just a general safety maintenance check. It's not really a mechanical check. It needs to be made out of something other than paper or cardboard.
Matthew Tesh RT23 says smog test.
No smog test.
Matthew Tesh RT23 says for newer cars. NATO72 says NC is the last state I thought would have inspections. Flamers 1500 says so an actual check. Not yet it has some wheels.
Yeah, I mean they do it, but they do it privately though, so it's like generally generally if you need to get your car to pass, you just go to the right person, you know. Actually, ouch. I should try to get this off before. It's already too late. It's too late.
Matthew Tesh RT23 says the guy who likes money will pass your car. Hans the Jetty says Mississippi doesn't do inspections.
Neither does Florida, and it shows. But honestly, the cars around here are in not really any much better shape.
ZK says, it's underscore ZK put $263.01 into the Cone's Garage Fund. 4 new calipers and brakes hoses on the way. You can buy your own bushings.
We sell them for $20. Home for Summer says GGCK.
What the fuck, bud? What? There's something you gotta tell me? Something you gotta share? Get that scratch off?
Says law. Village Jennifer says potato heart, potato heart, potato heart. Home for Summer says law. Matthew Tesh RT23 says LMAO. True underscore Texas says law. Gavin Newton says Rick Skelly's college mom. Excellent says I can't find pay out fast. KDO42 says we figured out how to counterfeit money with a lathe.
I don't want to see you trying to rebuild those calipers, and I know you would. You know me too well. You know me too well.
Matthew Tesh RT23 says law. Stream Element says buy a thing I am too stubborn to buy myself. // joint from.
That's a well-timed thing.
Says CK Love.
So wait, are you saying that you already did it? Like you already ordered them?
Hits underscore ZK says yes.
Well, then what am I supposed to use the money for?
Underscore Texan says I think that means you ordered them and they are being shipped to you. Hits underscore ZK says they'll be there Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Underscore Texan says Hits underscore ZK says I didn't do a dono.
Oh. Oh. You confused me. Oh, you did a tier 1. I see.
Rimbo891 says I think ladies is confusing you home. Gavin Music says yes. Good old Tuesday.
Well, it's nice that this stuff will be here on the last day of the subathon. Good subathon. Or not good. The other good, Kurt. I just lost a friend.
Stay and not just go on forever. Accusat Sharky 23 says bomb bomb. Kaylee 042 says lol. It's underscore GK says this is why I was asking about the bushings and stuff, but then Chad donated. All your sway bar links are ruined BDW.
I do have rear sway bar links or bushings for this car. And I do intend to do all that stuff, but it wasn't on my get it roadworthy list. I want to get to the seatbelts is what I want to do now. What time is it? 4:11. Once I get this caliper off, I'm going to switch to the seatbelts and make sure I got the shit to do that. Because then we don't need to order stuff for those. Like, insult me. Call me good. I'm out of here. Who did that?
iCluck put $25 into the Cones Garage Fund. Use it for the next thing to go wrong or for Bean.
Thank you. Insult me, I'll take your subs. It is one of her favorite activities. I mean, do you blame her really? It's pretty fun. I felt like it went. Raised by cats. If you didn't see the picture I posted on Kurt's Discord this morning, it was pretty cute. It was pretty darn cute. Max is definitely going to be the Bean's pal. She is already like infatuated with him. Whenever Max is in the room, she is looking for him and trying to like pet him. It's very cute. I think it's the Zero brain cell. Zero brain cell Max, very, very friendly. Thank you. It's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Oh my God, why are we horny? I feel like ever since the GeoGuessr stream, Armo's been very absent. You guys insulted him.
It's underscore ZK says also I tallied it up and it was like $70 to rebuild both careers and only twice did to have Roman calendars.
Guess it makes sense. Like I said, he's not been around. I mean, he's not been chatting.
Gavin Busey says right on cue.
He scared him away. He's not gonna sleep tonight because I said this. I literally just ruined his whole day.
Flavors 1500 says we calling out working Armo phone maintenance mode. Hashtag Marky23 says you said his name 3 times.
Yeah, it's not necessarily leaking or anything,
Marky23 says oh my.
but it looks pretty freaking bad. Like, it just looks not good.
Hashtag Marky23 says well there's your problem. Nate Red Blue says I can't believe you understand. Armo Arm says I am an avid lurker. I call this your phone unless I have something to contribute. Gavin Busey says you're fine.
Put these bolts back in so they don't get lost. Get lost.
Says same Armo. I'm on there all day asking. True underscore Texan says code dot low.
And how can we ensure we don't lose these? I'll put them in the magnet. There's this one. There it is. That was already on its way to being lost.
Flavors 1500 says Comfort is such a cool multi-use emote.
That it is. All right. So those are all ready to come off. And the fronts shouldn't be too bad since we just had them apart. Shall we move inside for a bit and see what's going on with the seatbelts? See what we might need. I doubt we'll finish them, but I think we should at least take a look at them, see if they will suffice. Suffice? Surf ice? Who knows, really? All right, can do a little bit of reset here. We've got a tool explosion going on. Seatbelts are gone. I am surprised it does not talk to you about the seatbelt situation.
No longer with us. Come up with your own pin name.
Of all things, I imagined it would say like fasten seatbelts. Fasten seatbelts. Somebody needs to figure out how to like. It has a light, but it goes out immediately. Like it doesn't even keep nagging you about it. It's just like, hey, by the way, seatbelts. All right, go on. It does have a sensor for it. It just seems to not care too much. But the light does flash when you turn it on, or when you start the car. But then that's it. That's the extent of its complaints about that. This time of year, this AC feels so good. I have it on like super low, and it feels so good. Just takes that humidity out of the air. So glad Daffy bullied me into buying that. Either way, It doesn't seem too upset about it, and I'm not too upset about it. I always wear my seatbelt anyway. That would just be funny. I want him to complain about you going too fast, too. Okay. Let's take a look at what we got in here. It's such a light package. That's what she said? Can't get my thumb to go down. That's what she said? Okay. Open. Oh, I'm already so happy with the ones I got. They look so good. That looks so authentic. I'm a little bit worried about the length here, but I think we can make it happen. It might just be a little bit on your lap, is all. Nope. Let me. So yeah, this is the receptacle I got. These are generic seatbelts. Neat. You gonna clear the stump? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I think these will be fine. Yeah, those are good. Nice, okay. I see. I see. So the plastic bit is just a unattached cover. That's where it attached. It really is. I can't wait to clean them. I feel like that's going to be a hit of a YouTube video whenever we clean those. Is there like one driver, one passenger, or are they the same side to side? Looks like they're the same. Well, the way it would attach, it would attach this way or this way, right? This is where the thing could go. Yeah. And this would be right. Is that down to the floor? Yeah. You wouldn't want it to be this way. Or, yeah. Right. I think the curve needs to be this way to go to the seat, right? And then this doodad can just go on whichever side. Question is, how about the buckle part? Or the... They are grody. They're groovy and they're grody. Telling you, cleaning those seats is going to be very satisfying. Good to know. That is... Should I read the instructions before I do this? I probably should have. Is it? It is a pretty weird pattern. It definitely does some weird things on video. That's just as in as it gets. So I've got a mid mount here. Is it really just like warbling? Do stop. Tempted to just pull this seat out. There you go. You're good. Seat's only got 2 bolts in it, so I think I'm just going to yank the seat out. Can you put us in the other door? Possibly. Let me try that. I still haven't read the instructions. Yet. Oops. Actually, it might be better outside, huh? Just a wide shot. You kind of need to be in an impossible place, to be honest. Chat being impossible? Never. How do you feel about that view? Yeah, I think once the seat is gone, you'll be all right. You'll be fine. All right, I've got to stop using this clamp. Obviously. Whee! All right. That was the final blow. I've been waiting for that to happen. Can we still? Is that zoomed in or is it zoomed out? Oh, that's zoomed out. It's fine. It's okay. I mean, it's still usable. I can't believe that hasn't happened sooner. Nah, this is the Motorola. Would you believe that that's the first phone screen I've ever broken? Just yeet it outside the car. I really need to find one with a wide angle lens anyway. God, this camera angle is really gonna suck for what you guys are gonna see. Oh, that's better. Okay. All right, just don't touch this door and we'll be fine. It's totally gonna fall again, like 1000%. It's been a rough day for the garage supplies. What we broke the hearing protection headphones. Now we broke the phone. Yeah, I always use a case on my phones. But when you're using them as a camera, the case doesn't sit in the whatchamadoozits. Is it too big or is that right? That's too big. It must be a 12. And the mount, yeah, the clamps. It always wants to slide out of the clamps, which obviously didn't just happen. It'd be pretty sick. I'm gonna have to clean out. I'm gonna put it back here. Goodbye. All right, so, ooh, what's all this? What? What's all this shit unplugged under here? And why? Oh, it's the anti-theft. This is the anti-theft unit. Theft warning. Can you guys see that in the frame or not? It's a factory unit. So yeah, these two plugs are unplugged. Whatever this jumper is. Makes me wonder if that's why this doesn't work. Oh good, the bolts are still in here. Nice. All right, let me get you back to your side. I'm surprised that being unplugged isn't causing much more mayhem. How funny would it have been if that's what was keeping the car from starting all the time? Possibly. All right, do we have, is there like an instruction book with these or not really? Bunch of hardware. And somewhere I have that bucket full of hardware that includes seat hardware for the original car. Back there. Alright, so this part I think goes to the floor. This part goes mid. Or does this part go floor? No, this part must go mid. Which it looks like we're gonna have to do some fandoogling, maybe. And then this goes up. No, this part has to be floor. This part floor. This part goes here. So where does this go? Does this part go mid? This. What in the hell are you? Oh, wolf spider. Okay. It looks so weird. So that goes there. This much to pop up. It does. There's really no instructions, huh? I expected some kind of little booklet. I'm gonna tilt you guys up. Now that we're done looking at that thing. So you can see the whole show. Maybe I need to go on the website to see. I'm gonna look at reds. Oh, I see. So the latch is forward, and then that's back. Gotcha. Maybe there is multiple bolts on the bottom. Ooh, that spider just went flying. We've only got one here. Whatever was right here. And that's it. So I might need the hardware kit to install this. Because I only see 2 threaded holes for this guy. Looking at instructions.
Rocket Plane says hi cone.
Hey, Rocket Plane, how are you?
True_Texan says what's the little hole halfway down for?
Yeah, I think that's where
Home for Summer says it was the style at the time.
a little clip went to basically guide the belt, because it's just a tiny little 10 mil.
Rocket Plane says good. Is the text to speech new? True_Texan.
It's kind of new, yeah. Fitment guide. this to floor.
Netflix says
That
do these
up.
belts come with those explosive chargers?
They do not. I'm just curious if this and this share a bolt.
New Zealand says, are you sure the belt isn't fed through the gap? Stream Element says, want to get your name on the 200SX and help fund the build. $5 for 5.
No, because there's
Stream.
a threaded. Well,
I was very confused when I heard it.
no, I'm pretty sure.
Niche, not wanting to die in a crash. Overrated.
Overrated. I'm pretty sure this is.
New Zealand says, look at Dave's diagram on Kinetic. Davacuzzi says, damn, I wanted the year. Netflixer says, wait, do subs cost $6 now?
Only on mobile. These are the OEM belts, I assume.
Fitz_ZK says that picture doesn't look right.
No.
Netflixer says, wow, Twitch, not wanting people to give subs on mobile. Rude.
Rude.
Davacuzzi says it was a random picture I found. What year is the car?
Well, these aren't the belts from this car. This is a generic seat belt. So I'm trying to find a guide for the ones that I got.
Fitz_ZK says I posted the picture of the own ones. Stream Elements says Rocket Flame.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and go click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.
Substantial Rocket Plane, thank
Please,
you.
Prime Gaming's up here. This is substantial.
Substantial. How to measure. Seatbelt video segment. These don't look helpful. Surely there's got to be an install guide, right? I see a fitment guide, but I don't see a check before ordering. Maybe not. I'm curious if this stuff has the same thread as this. It does. Of course. It do. So if this is up here, as it would be due.
Fitz_ZK says yes, the thread is standardized. Davacuzzi says maybe they assume you just use the same positions as the originals. Rocket Flame says were the old belts worn out or just old tech?
They were missing. Someone stole them. Probably stole them for a 240, because 240s didn't come with
ZK says I posted another pictures.
manual belts, and everybody wanted them. I think I have this bolt, and I will probably use it. I'm just gonna try and put this here for.
Flame says automatic belts were the worst. P_Sky says thanks for letting Cone sit in.
They were not the best, that's for sure. I didn't hate them as much as some people hated them, but they certainly had their
Says I forgot the S13 was in the automatic belts era.
faults. I think that would work. ZK posted a picture.
Davacuzzi says automatic belts.
Yeah, basically when you open the door, the shoulder belt would open, and when you close the door, it would run down a track right here and close. So yeah, they are sharing that. I think that's what it's saying, ZK.
Says I remember those.
Which would be super fantastic, because that would make this quite easy.
Says to try and get Americans to actually wear their damn seatbelts.
Yes. But it was also an It was a way basically to not have to install airbags on cars early on, because insurance companies were happy that they had automatic seatbelts. And then as soon as they mandated airbags,
ZK says, I think there might be a second bolt hole. It's underscore ZK says, and what you're doing isn't right.
but that's literally what the picture showed. That is literally what the picture shows.
Underscore ZK says, because the belt is twisted. True underscore Texan says, just make sure the straps go straight.
How? It's impossible for it not to be twisted. And then as you go across, yeah, that's right. It untwists as it goes across to here. There's no twist in that belt. It'll look twisted here, but then as you bring it out, but let me see. Let me confirm.
It's underscore ZK says, safety wise, that's fine. But is there not a second hole in the car somewhere?
No.
It's underscore ZK says, I doubt it bolts to the seat rail.
If it bolted anywhere, it would bolt through a seat hole. There's one hole here. There's a tiny hole here. Unless, did the receiver, did this bolt in here somewhere? No? Nope. Nope. Those clips are broken
Rocket
forever.
Flame says, is there a slot in the trim for the belt?
No, there's no slide either. So there's the hole right there. And that's it. This is it.
Gabacuzzi says, carrot probably down a slot and onto the V killer inside.
Someone's gonna have to find a picture of the 200SX seatbelt because nobody's gonna believe me.
Gabacuzzi says, what year?
It's an 84, but you can do an 84 to an 88. I'm gonna try to recover the hardware from the back. While you do that, is it locked? Yep.
It's underscore ZK says, the retarder is inside the panel.
It may be, but there is not a there's not a 7/16 in there anywhere. I just looked. Is it like way down here then?
It's underscore ZK says, it's higher up.
It's higher up in here? How could it be higher up?
It's underscore ZK says yes. It's underscore ZK says no. It's underscore ZK says yes. It's underscore ZK says no.
Wait.
New Zealand says lol. Rocket Flame says way. It's underscore ZK says lol. Dabafusey says Trufla in Discord. It's underscore ZK says take the whole panel off.
You know how much of this shit's gonna break? You have any idea how many of these panels are gonna break? All right, I was technically right.
Home for Summer says I did not expect it to come off in one piece.
Me either. I'm just gonna.
My dad's 69 Camaro had its own retractors. That's when the shoulder belts were an add-on. Jesus says the best kind of right.
Yeah, there is no threaded connector in here that we can use because it's right there. But I think
Says that's more than 15 years before this
the OEM one was inside like this. Or no? I don't think there's enough room for it. I mean, maybe? How much of a kick out is there? No, because it's flat.
says, is it not that indent further up?
Nope. There's a hole here, but the thread is here. Let me get you closer. Let me let you inspect.
Says I think Tony's right. Jesus says would have to be in line with the V pillar. Can't be further back in the car. So bottom or nothing. Rocket Flame says go
So
inside.
there's the original hole we've found. There's the new one.
Nate Brushwood says OMG I hit the boogie gold mine.
The Boogie Gold Mine. Congrats. So this would have to be here.
Nate Brushwood says we're rich. Brushwood says no. That top hole might be part of a mouth.
And I'm thinking what happened was the original one
You were supposed to put it inside then and push the belt to the last break.
lived inside of here somehow. And it was routed in a way that it wouldn't be twisted. Let's get twisted. So unfortunately, two of these clips broke.
Says that will take a whole lot of work. Texan Mazuzip. It's underscore ZK says so. Because Sharky 23 says we can no see. It's underscore ZK says you can flip the bubble around. Lavender says whole left. Rocket Flame says I mean, you can carefully flip the belt in the guide. New Zealand says yeah the diagram says the body of the retractor face outside. New Zealand says it checks out.
Like this. And you can see there was something bolted up here too. Which makes sense because that's how it is in the 240. It lives inside the cavity there.
He says not okay so.
Okay, so. Nah, okay, so.
True underscore Texan says nah. I have to do that a couple times a month in my current car because my daughter somehow routinely twists hers. It's underscore ZK says the ohm retractor had the bracket flush with the front.
Right. So it would. Wait, you're saying it was like this? Or you're saying it was like this?
Matthew Tesharky 23 says does the hole on the retractor go straight through? It's underscore ZK says I can't see.
You saying it went like this?
New Zealand says body of the retractor needs to be outwards, so it sits inside the cutout.
Or like this? Or like this? Like it can't go there, obviously.
New Zealand says last option. It's underscore ZK says 2. New Zealand says at least from the diagram. True underscore Texan says number 2.
Sure, that's how the OEM one worked.
Use the way for like a long bolt.
But I guarantee you this is not designed the same way. So that's how it would be. And then it comes out through here. Boy, that puts a twist in it in an unfortunate place. Yeah, the way this one's designed is it should be like this. So,
It looks like. He_Sky says, are we crash testing this? Kurt Busto. New Zealand says you can remove the twist.
that doesn't solve my problem though, because I've not got enough meat.
Yeah, that's how it works. The twist doesn't matter because it can be
I've not got enough meat to get this to this.
they left right-handed. They identical tilde.
I mean, they gave me these.
It's underscore ZK says correct. It's underscore ZK says, but that is how it should be.
And they gave me nuts and bolts. So in theory, you could do this and like, you know, tie them together with something like this.
It's underscore ZK says yeah. It's underscore ZK says that's how I would do it. It's underscore ZK says because otherwise it won't fit.
What a pain in the ass.
Says yeah. Looking at a diagram, the OEM retractors had a long mounting tab on them for that purpose.
Right. What a pain in the ass. I just need these to be straight. Think I can knock them straight in the vise?
It's underscore ZK says, and while I know it's a safety thing, if that's 3/16 steel with a couple holes in it, that's stronger than the rest of the car.
Right.
Rocket Flame says grinder plus plate steel equals bracket.
I don't want to go buy plate steel. That's the thing. That's the truth of the matter.
It's underscore ZK says, I don't think you can defend it. It's underscore ZK says, but.
I don't think so either.
It's underscore ZK says, can you drill a second hole? It's underscore ZK says, and like cut it in half.
Well, that wouldn't be long enough, right? I don't think there's enough. I don't think there's enough meat. No, that doesn't get us. It doesn't get us clear of the lip.
Rocket Flame says, and yeah, I would not unbend it.
I've got it. Just do this. There you go.
True underscore Texan says, do you have a second bracket? It's underscore ZK says, go cut a chunk out of Sally.
I don't think there's anything on Sally that's that thick.
Rocket Flame says, my mechanical engineering professor is screaming at me for that one. It's underscore ZK says, the bed.
No, the bed's like,
New Zealand says, chassis box.
the bed's super thin.
Dolph Godrian says, just need 2 more L brackets for the other side now long.
I mean, I do have 2 more, but people would yell at me for that. Only metal I've got laying around is this, which is obviously much thinner. No stacking up brackets. That's too thick. And by too thick, I mean, can I cut it? It's thinner. How about these pieces of angle iron? That wouldn't be bad. Might suck to cut. If we could slice it this way. This be thick enough for you? Here in the land of metal. This should do it. Yeah. Probably work. It's a little thicker, but if I can cut this here. Thicker is better than thinner. It's about the thickness of it. It's about the subtle thickness. You will have to twist the belt, yeah. Is my wife there? My wife. You seem to have Wi-Fi. Thank you. Thank you. I would assume no. All right, let me just chop this real quick. She's probably busy with the bean. I just want to make sure things were going okay. Cut off wheel or Sawzall? Cut off wheel or Sawzall? Is that going to be long enough? It's kind of borderline. Let's figure out how long it has to be. Sawzall wheel. Let's see.
Why not use both like a pair of powered scissors? Tornado toast. Flame says, "Why do you make that rap? I'm gonna get the funk out."
Get the funk out. Oh, right, I was getting my calipers.
This _CK says, "Just make sure to leave enough material on either side of the hole."
Okay, so that would not have been long enough. I'm glad I measured. It kind of would be, but it's unfortunate it's got these holes in it. Prevents me from using that chunk. Yeah, the hole would need to be like here. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is not going to be a precision cut either way, unfortunately. Yeah, it was from the scrap pile. I think it might have been a piece off this alley though. They're gross. It's gonna suck.
ZK says, "We movin'."
Was that fun? Did you have a nice ride? Good vibes only. Right. It tickled. It tickled.
ZK says, haven't had good vibes like that since college.
Well, you're welcome.
Rocket Queen says, have you seen Project 19? This is exactly the racket making montage used in Child.
Yeah, that was the reference. That is why I turned on the music. Big fan.
It's underscore ZK says, brought the funk out.
Yep. Looks like 60 mil would do it. I don't think I'll be able to get 2 pieces out of this, but we've got more. Really? Yeah, if this other hole wasn't here, I could have used this hole as my pilot. That really sucks. So since that's the case, I'm just gonna cut it a little long. But not too long. No, it doesn't eat that hole. It would make the hole like a little oblong, a little wonky. Unfortunately. Sure would have been convenient. I don't understand how this would be janky. This is so much better than the seatbelts that are in the factory 240. Yeah, I mean, if I hit something hard enough to break this bracket out, I probably also am decapitated, so it doesn't matter.
Rocket Plane says, side note.
Looks like it will work. The battle for nap time begins. I was wondering what was going on. I was curious. I was thinking about I was thinking about ordering dinner tonight. I don't think we'll miss them, Texan. She is very, very, very anti-nap. I'm used to toddlers being so anti-nap, but not a 6-month-old. That was a surprise to me. It has been 6 months. I want a nap. Don't we all? Well, all but the bean. Trying to make sure I leave enough meat on it and that it's got enough distance between the holes. Maybe 30. Center to center. That would be pretty much perfect. Man, if only I had some nice drill bits, huh? Oh, I didn't get to see Pink's reply, unless she got being busy. Thick. Definitely wish I had a nice drill press right now. That is for sure. Okay. Okay. So she'll be there for 45 minutes. We're gonna start with a 1/8 and go from there. See how we do. See how we do. I hate to say it. This drill bit kind of seems like it might be ass. I do believe it is true. Which is crazy because it's like brand new. Like I can tell it is just as new as it gets. Never been used. These are the chowdered ones that I got used on the downpipe. Thick. I am running the drill at the lowest setting. I was told to run it slow. I was ordered to run my bit slow. Imagine the constant need to roll over being your greatest downfall. There's one. All right, should we try it? 2,000 RPM. Oh, I would think. Yeah, I would think it's about 2,000 RPM on the low setting. Like butter. These work a lot better when they aren't being drilled at from underneath a car. I do need a drill press. But I also need an immense amount of things before I need a drill press. What is this? Well, trying to find all the ones I just bought. I kind of yeeted them because I thought I wouldn't need them. Whoops. Man. Paint. Zaxby's? Question mark? Paint. Local barbecue place? Question mark? Yeah, a cheap drill press is useless. I had one and I just yeeted it because it was so worthless. It'd be good for drilling through wood. That's about it. Calling pizza? No, not pizza. Yeah, these suck. I don't know what they use these for, ZK, but it sure was metal. Disappointed! Yeah, I'll just cut it out and weld it. That'll work. Paint is not in chat. Okay.
Rocket Lake says no. Like Cloud Party said what?
Figure that would happen. I'm running out of options very, very quickly. Getting kind of nervous. Because I got it's drenched in oil. I don't know what, oil ain't gonna do nothing. Oil keeps it cool, it doesn't help it cut. This bit's just already done. Just gonna keep looking through these bits until we find one that works. See, that's a bit. Now that's a bit right there. Sadly, this is the only one that looks like that in that set. It is awful. Making our way downtown. Oh, that's stuck forever now. Alright, let me look that cool. I just want to visually get an idea if this is going to work at all.
Yep.
Yep. Like a perfect fit. Don't what? Don't get oily. Oh, I see. I feel great about that. I feel great about the fact that I've got to drill these out to a million times bigger than that too. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Ouch. Stupid Chuck. Chuck burnout. Drill's so hot it's like melting my glove. I guess I'm just gonna run it till it dies. When the phone dies, the stream's over, everybody. Chuck Testa. So it needs to go to 7/16, right? I think. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's our size. These are a bit bigger than that. But I guess we'll see. Oops, not all the drill bits are bad. Come on, you're so close. Yeah, oil. Earl. It's new motor oil. Thank you very much. I'm not even going to clean this up. I'm literally just going to smack it in place and just see if it functions as we desire. All right, so this one will go in the bottom.
ZK says, remember oil fingers.
Remember oil fingers? You pointed down enough? Let me get a socket for this. It's not, the belt's not doing anything yet. Calling CPS. I won the fight. Nice. But what of the war? The war is unwinnable. Not anymore. Honestly, barbecue is going to be the same price as Zaxby these days, if that's what you'd like. If they're open today. I think they are, but you know, never know with that place. Okay, so it's a fried chicken joint. Okay. Plus, with everybody's generosity today, we can afford to eat. Cold sweat smile. Ew. You know what I mean. You heard the words I say. pee.
Rocket Plane says success.
I was pretty sure.
Case says did it have washers? But yeah, that looks sweet.
It came with, it came with some lock washers. I was just kind of making sure that it would work. I think it will. I think that will be just fine.
Rocket Plane says I crashed the car both times he fell down. True_Texas says he would probably take it out sooner for the driver's side. Package Sharky23 says like OEM.
Yeah, just like OEM. Yep. That is chunky. Chunky, chunky. Yeah, that's going to be the end of my progress for today.
Available on board app, could it be open?
Oh, sick. Awesome. I will do that momentarily. I'm going to call it a day. My back is done.
Says you have the pass still.
Yep. So, yeah, that's good. I think we have a solution now. Actually, real quick, let me mock bolt that up again. And I just want to make sure that the panel goes on.
Rocket Plane says aren't you glad swallowed?
Generally, I think there was helpful advice today. I think it was a good team effort. I would have done it probably way more sketch than the solution we came up with. Oh, the little cover's not going to go back on, right? Oh, whales. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
That's all for the high rap idea. No.
I know it's all twisted, but that's just whatever. Oh, it has to go through that. I forgot it. Well, next time I do it, I'll know. But yeah, it's got plenty of space. There's plenty of kick out for it.
Says 4 feet through the hole.
Yeah. All right.
Package Sharky23 says like a glove.
At least I know now. At least I know. All right. For reals though. I go through right here. Oh yeah, the upholstery is amazing. Versus here, you mean? No, there's a clip there, so it can't go through there. I'll figure it out. I will figure that out. It would be going through that. That's what it would be going through. And we only broke the phone and the headphone or the hearing protection, my spine. We're all going through something. All right, we're done with the bracket. Gotta turn the music down. Several drill bits. Hopes and dreams. You know, other than that, pretty successful day. Let me find a list of names, because we got names to put on the board today, or on the car today. You better put my name on there again. Noise filter is set. Yep, tips over 5, bits over 500. We got iCluck. Well, we made it to the belts. We didn't install the belts all the way, but what's the date today? The 11th? 5/11. We had Otter the Jedi. Home for Summer. Net Blitzer. True Texan. And I put ZK in a location that you can see while the hood is open. ZK got a special spot. Okay, I think that's everybody. I think that's everything. Thank you, everybody. Oh, gonna go take some Advil.